Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Vince of Gaming. In the last episode, we started Dragon Quest 11, and we got introduced to our hero 11, who was on a special trip with his childhood friend Gemma to do a ceremony, and now we're heading back to the base of their hometown Cobblestone. Oh wow, we already made it way back down. I just skipped the cave portions. Alright, so we gotta go back to Cobblestone. It's a long way. It's a long way up north. Let's see what this guy has to say. When the lightning struck the Tor, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Well, just to speed it up, I'm just going to run and dash in place. We're back safe and sound, Granddad. Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried. I have to tell you. 11 explains what happened on the top of the Tor. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top? It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretching onto the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water, and... oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life. You're true Cobblestonians now, only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdria in such a breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense. Come on, you. Home time. Alright. Alright, so I can pretty much save at a church, chapel, or statue. It's pretty much the only way you can save in this game. You can't really save whenever you want, unfortunately, but it's not that big of a deal. The game does autosave every now and then. A lot more frequently than if you were to just find a church or something or a statue. Alright, so we're in Cobblestone now. Coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. Got a reward just for that. So the ceremony's all done? Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired of to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. I would never want to forget where I live like that, then that would be a problem. But luckily, I don't really have to think about that. This really does seem like a beginner town. Like, this town screams beginner. Alright, so this is my house. Oh, wait, no it's not. Wrong house. I always found it weird how in games you could just go into any people's houses and they wouldn't even care. They'd just be like, oh, okay, there's just a guy in my house. Like, no, if that were real life, that would not end well. Oh, we found Sandy. Okay, this is my house. Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear. Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the Tor, and I ended up hanging on the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster. What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Man, anytime your parents say they want to have the talk with you, you know that it's some serious stuff. Your grandfather asked me to give it to you once you've come of age and climbed the Tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years, something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary. Yeah, that's some pretty big news. What? Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear as mud. I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor. Crikey. Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner. I just realized I can't really hear the voices on my end. I might have to fix that in the future. The reincarnation of the Luminary. 11 tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually... I don't know why that is. I didn't hear the Japanese voices up until now. Hopefully it's not a bother to anyone that I'm just reading over it. I just prefer to listen to the Japanese voices instead of the American voices. Or the English voices, I should say. Alright, I found a plain set of clothes. Let's see if I... oh, I already have some plain clothes on. Alright, so... I have to find someone that's waiting for me in the center. So let's do that. Oh. Let's see what's up here. Sometimes if you explore in this game, you'll find some pretty interesting stuff that'll help you later on. But it is optional. You don't have to. 10 gold coins. Nothing in that pot. Alright. Let's get to the center. How do I get out of here? The door has to be somewhere here. Up there's the door. Sometimes it's hard to tell where certain things are in this game. So somebody's waiting. Alright, so wherever that pink dot is in the corner, that's where I have to go. Oh, it's Gemma. I mean, who else would it be? Can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were running around trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mom said today. All that stuff about you being the Luminary and that reincarnation thing. She's pretty cute, honestly. Like, Levin's lucky to have a girl like her. I remember this story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But when the Luminary appeared and saved the day, when it was all over, the Luminary turned into a star, and he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star right there. Oh man. It must be hard being in her place. Like, she's really gonna miss 11 being here in the village. How can you be the Luminary too? I just don't get it. I know, that's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand. Really, I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. That must be hard watching someone you love, like, journey off somewhere very distant. Goodbye, old friend. I know that would hurt me if my girlfriend or my best friend was embarking on a great journey and I wouldn't be able to see them for a long time. Exhausted after his long day, 11 finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. Man, if only the passing of night was that fast. Now I have my iconic clothes. I can get other outfits, I'm pretty sure, but for the majority of the game I just like to wear this one. Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. I only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man. The pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Damn. That's a burn. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I've saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off. Yeah, I'm going to need to stop by the store and stock up on some supplies. Alright, so let's see how much money she gave me. So you can earn money in this game by engaging in battles. Or selling some of your old items to get new ones. Does it say how much money I have? Alright, I have 148G. It's not too bad. I heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down this slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off. Alright. Oh, and actually, these little, this purple exclamation point is for a side quest. But I'm not really going to do that for this playthrough. I'm just going to try to stick to the main story. Side quests are optional. You don't have to do them, but you can get some pretty cool stuff from doing them. Alright, so... I think I was just near the town shop. I'm such an idiot. It's wherever that pink dot is on the map. Here's the shop. Alright, so let's see what I have enough money to buy. Probably not for a lot, but we'll see. Alright. A cypress stick. Don't need that. Simple shield, a bandana. I always say that... Oh, hit my mic. I always say that defense is a lot more important than offense, but I guess it really depends. If you want to last longer in a battle, I'd probably buy better clothing first before you start upgrading weapons. So I'm going to buy some wearfare clothes, just so that my defense is a lot more stronger. I'm going to stock up on some, more than one. I need more than that. Grinding in this game is, like I said before, it's a big part of it. Alright, so now that we have all that taken care of, now we can head off to the entrance. Alright, that'll be there. I may or may not be making a mistake with what I brought, but, you know, I'll figure something out. So, this is it. My little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So, ready? Yes. Well, off you go then. One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you, Flo. Ahem, I mean since we brought you to Cobblestone. Ooh, okay, so he said something there. Make sure you keep that in mind. He kind of messed up on his story there. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you, and now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries and of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. The legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. And we're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? Ha! I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it's a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you? If he finds out this village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift. Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it. Oh, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simply country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way. Yeah, the map is very important, because if I don't have the map of the land, I don't know where I'll be going for my journey. And that's my horse, I'm guessing. And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. I'm Strap. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose. You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy. Such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe. Goodbye. See you soon. All the best. Now, safe journey. Bye-bye. Wait! That's Gemma, of course. Here, take this with you. I made it for you. Well, let's see what it is. 11 received Gemma. Oh, it's a charm. It'll keep you safe. I heard there were lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you. Yeah, who knows when I'll come back. There's so much to do in this game, like you guys wouldn't believe. I love this town music. Alright. Amateur Itemologist. Awarded for collecting 10 different types of item. Alright. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Alright. So, I have to head for Heliodor. That's all I have to do right now. Honestly, any music in any section of this game I really like. Alright, so I'm actually going to do some grinding. I won't do that on screen because I want to keep it very fresh and clean for you guys. Yeah, it's very important that you experiment with the stuff, like with spells or abilities that you learn in this game, because if you don't, then you'll have troubles fighting bosses or later on. Alright. I've never ridden a horse in my life. I know that some of my family members have ridden horses. If any of you guys have ridden horses out there, let me know in the comments below. I wonder what it's like. I've never ridden a horse to this very day. Oh god, what the hell is this? Forgot all about this enemy. They look like cucumbers or something. Or like zucchinis. Let's see. Group of... Oh, it's okay, it's a group. Alright. It's a cruel cumber. Sometimes they come up with like funky names for the enemies. And some enemies are actually native to their own games. Like slimes, you'll find those in almost every Dragon Quest game, but some enemies are exclusive to different games, which I really like. Because it keeps the experience fresh. Alright, so... Oh man, look at this beauty. Oh, okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go. I'm guessing that's Heliodor in the background. But let's make a quick pit stop for this log cabin right here. Oh ho ho, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up onto the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep. Oh, ye of little faith. That statue over there is a chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all, you can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Yeah, that's a really good little advice the guy gave you. Like, you will have to be in tune with your environment and explore and get familiar with stuff in the game. Alright, let me save, because sometimes this game does act up. I remember when I played the demo, the game acted up and it crashed a lot. I don't know if that happened to you guys, but it happened to me, and it was really, like, it made, like, my heart stop. Because I did, you know, I did a lot of progress on my demo version of the game. Alright, so I want to see if he has anything valuable I can take. Oh, okay, yeah, sometimes chests will be in some secret areas. Alright, 80 gold coins, look at that. Now I have 158G. And there's a well. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whenever you go inside somewhere, because I went down the chimney, not the chimney, the well. Oh wait, I can ring the horse. Where did the guy say the bell was? Oh, it's right over there, okay. First time I played this game, I didn't see the bell right here, and I was like here for like half an hour trying to find the horse. But then I remember that the guy told me that if you want to summon him again, you have to ring the bell. So that just tells you that I don't pay attention to games sometimes. I at least want to get to level 3 before we head into the city. There we go. Alright. Oh, level 4. Oh, I wonder, when did I thought...
40 experience points, I'm definitely going to go up to level 3.
Okay, I thought I was level 2 still. Damn, I really wasn't paying attention then. I must have... Oh, don't want to fight you. I must have been zoning out then. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I can also push enemies out of the way, just like that. I find that really cool. Oh yeah, I could have fought these little, like, oh. Toady got me. It's a group. There are certain spells you can learn in this game where you can attack 2 of the same species of enemies at the same time, so that you're not, like, wasting, like, turns trying to defeat the enemies. Ah, man, I'm paralyzed. Ah, no, I don't want to lose. Alright, it's time to... Do I have any... Oh, okay, there's my medicinal herb. There we go. Had a little heart attack there for a minute. I'm like, no, I don't want to die so early on in the game. Man, this toad's strong. Alright. 16 experience points. I guess the more the merrier. Alright. Okay, there's still a little bit more to go. Alright, well in that case I'm going to end the episode here. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe while turning on bell notifications to stay up to date with the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Remember to stay awesome and enjoy gaming. Peace.